Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and I want to welcome each and every one of you to our Teacup family here. Even if you're here for the first time, you're still family and you're always going to be. Now, first of all, even before I begin, the entire proceeding, I just want to thank one of our beautiful subscribers for reminding me about this beautiful deck because I'd almost forgotten about how much I love it. So thank you. You know who you are and really thank you. Coming to today's video, we are going to be taking messages from our spirit guides after a very long time. And in this specific video, I really want to ask our spirit guides about the chakras. Which chakras in your body need healing, what needs healing in your body, and what are some of the things that you need to do in your life, like the guidance that they would offer us. And because our spirit guides are like always around us, so they know us really well. So keeping that in mind, we are getting into today's readings. Of course, you have 3 piles as usual in front of you. I'm sure, especially with the imagery, you would have no problem selecting a pile which is yours. But if not, of course, you have feathers. And for those who are really obsessed and in love with those plates, these are your plates to help you make that choice. And of course, take your time when it comes to selecting your pile, and then we shall start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive from your spirit guides, okay? Now, interestingly, you people have chosen my absolute favorite card from the entire deck. And this is like, just making sure that you're living a beautiful life. Every moment of your life, you're making it beautiful. You're just falling in love with your life, okay? That's the kind of impression that your spirit guides want you to have every single day. So when you wake up in the morning, just look around and see the beauty. Okay, you have to make that intention that as soon as you wake up every day, you're going to be looking at 5 things that you think are beautiful and saying thanks for them, like mentioning like a gratitude prayer to your creator for creating these beautiful things in your life and sending them your way. So make sure that even in ordinary moments of life, you look at the beauty of it instead of looking at the faults of it. Because if you keep looking at faults, then more faults will show up for you, and that's something you don't want. So instead, focus your attention on all the beautiful things that the creator has created for you. And in doing that, you will realize that your body is getting into harmony. All the energies around you are getting harmonious and beauty oriented. That's what your spirit guides want for you. Yeah, we'll take a look at your other cards as well. Now, as far as your chakras are concerned, for you, one area of your chakras that need your attention is your third eye chakra. And your third eye chakra has to do, of course, with maintaining purity. And with your third eye chakra, it's all about intuition. Yeah, I'll read out the message because the message is beautiful. I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. So if at this point of time you feel like you need to control everything, that you need to have a grip over everything, and others as well, over others as well, if you feel like okay, this person is supposed to be behaving this way and no other way, you need to release that control. Yeah, and you have to allow yourself to embrace purity of mind and vision. So like I mentioned to you in the very first card, look at the beauty, look at the purity of creation, and just maintain your vision that way. Purity of vision, embrace that every single day. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intention to serve myself and others to bring about peace in the world. So your path, essentially pile 1 moving forward, should be that of service to others. And most importantly, even when you're saying anything, when you're behaving in a way, you have to ask yourself, what is my intention? And if your intention is towards purity, it is amazing. But if you feel like it is towards serving yourself and yourself only, then that is not purity, right? And you have to be pure in everything. Yeah, so you have to question your intentions every single day and ensure that it is towards purity and purity only. And the second chakra that needs your attention is your heart chakra. Once again with harmony message that I told you, Bring about harmony in your everyday life. Once again, I'll read you the message. My body, mind and spirit work in harmony with each other, aligned with both my will and the divine will. Yeah, I have balance in my life and room for both pleasure and purpose. My giving and receiving of love and abundance are in perfect balance. You have to mention that you have to make sure that you have harmony in everything, in giving and receiving, harmony in your will and the divine will. Yeah, so everything has to be like proper. And that harmony comes in only when you release that control. So no wonder then you have to work according to your third eye chakra as well, to make sure that everything is pure. Purity, harmony, those are like the key words for you. Focus on them and your life will be so much better. And most importantly, you have to question your beliefs. See what is happening, in your life, everything that is happening is because of a preset belief system. That things need to be this way, and if they are not this way, they are wrong. Yeah, you have to change your beliefs a little bit. Those rigid beliefs is what is coming forth. Okay, so alter your belief system and your life will change dramatically. And for that you have to detach yourself from a lot of things. Okay, so sometimes this can always mean detaching yourself from your family relationships or that with your friends. So if you have an expectation that you need a certain relationship to behave in a particular way, don't let that happen. Okay, detach yourself from them, because when you detach, you will allow yourself a greater amount of freedom. And that freedom is what is you need. That is freedom that is tying you up and then clogging your chakras, both your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. So detach yourself from it. See, by doing all of these things, what is going to be happening is your soul will then become purer, and your soul will then become conducive for the divine to plant its grace in your life. See, you're doing all kind of spiritual practices, you're doing a lot of things, but these are core things that are still holding you in place, and then grace is not showing up in your life. Yeah, see, when we are attached to things, we're oh, I need this to be this, I need that to be that. You have to allow the divine to will its way into your life. That is what is coming forth for you. Yeah, so make your life so conducive that the divine can place its seeds on you. And remember this, when it comes to the love that you give away, it has to be unconditional. So if you're only if you do this for me will I love you, that is conditional love, and that is something you need to move away from. See, love is something that is eternal and free, because love is an emotion that comes to us from the divine. So make your love divine kind of love. Unconditional love, eternal love for all of your relationship, friendships, and even when it comes to strangers. You have to make yourself this stream of love. Undying love is what is coming through. Yeah, examine your relationships, okay, because your relationships are like this bed of karma for you. You create a maximum karma from your relationships. See, everything that has happened in your life has happened for a reason. Wherever you are in your life, it is for a reason. We don't see it all the time, but it will reveal yourself to you very, very soon. Yeah, so wherever you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're supposed to be doing this work. Yeah, that's coming through. Now, one thing when it comes to your speech, it has to be fearless, but along with fearless, it also has to be heart-centered. Sometimes what happens for you, you talk fearlessly, but you don't allow that heart to come in. You don't filter what you want to say, because of which you then hurt the other people. Yeah, so that fearless expression is great, but it has to be filled with love as well, and that's something you have to tell yourself. Now, one more thing, when it comes to your life has to have a pattern. You need to derive pleasure in ordinary things, which is what you were being told at the very beginning. Chop wood, carry water, do something for the pleasure of it. In everything that you're doing, make it a fun hobby. Especially in your everyday activities, while doing normal things, if you can chant a holy name, that will sort of transform the energy around every simple activity and make it divinely guided. Yeah, that's something that's coming for you too. Now, one thing that is being told to you is you have the freedom to live your life the way you want to. If there is something that you want to do in terms of your career, you have the freedom to do that as well. So you can take your life in any way possible, but for that to happen, you have to detach yourself from the reality of your relationships. Yeah, that's coming forth. You're free to do what you choose. And one more thing, when it comes to your life, there has to be some kind of focus. Maybe you are doing too many things simultaneously, or your focus is in too many things. And it's okay, we are like tasking beings these days because we have a lot of things to do. That's just the reality of modern life. But then to make your life easier, have a list. Yeah? And then tick off that list every single day. So you need to have like some kind of an alarm system for yourself. Okay, now is the time for this, now is the time for this, and now is the time for that. So that you can give 100% focus to whatever you're doing and you don't like move away from it. Yeah, that's important. Especially when it comes to your spiritual practice, okay, you need to create an altar for yourself. And I'm not really saying this as, okay, you need to have that one altar that Hindus have. You can have your own special altar. Like, have a little space for yourself that you can pray in every single day, and don't move that space often. See, sometimes what happens, we pray here, we pray there, we pray everywhere. But for you, what needs to happen is there has to be one consecrated space so that the energy there gets very positive. Yeah, and for that you need to pray there, and hence create an altar for yourself. That's what your guides are telling you. And most importantly, you have to surrender to trust. Trust yourself and the decisions that you take. And once again, don't be swayed by the opinions of other people. So if somebody is telling you this is wrong and you're like, okay, I'm not going to be doing this, don't do that. If you place your trust in something, place your trust in it 100%. Yeah, that's very, very important for you. Don't be swayed by it, and especially by other people's opinion of your spiritual practice. And see, once again, it's important for you to stay focused. If you're starting something spiritually, stay with it. Don't change your path 100 times. That's very important. Yeah, stay focused, do whatever you're doing and do it well. And once again, derive pleasure and harmony in ordinary things. Make every single moment of your life divinely oriented. Yeah, so once again, like I mentioned, chant when you're doing every single day in your life, and you don't have to make chanting a priority because that is something you're going to be doing organically. Yeah, that is something that your angels and your spirit guides are telling you essentially. I'll leave you here and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive from your spirit guides. Okay, let's take a look. First of all, for you, pile 2, it's very important for you to look at the world once again with innocent eyes. Not the eyes of a wise person, okay? Because the wise person is like he sees the world through a lens. Through, I know this already. But with an innocent person, or with a child for that matter, they view the world as something new every day. They discover something new every day, and they actually end up discovering a lot of things. Yeah? And they enjoy little moments. That is something you're supposed to be doing. So in a way, you're supposed to connect with your inner child once again. And the inner child will honestly tell you how to look at the world beautifully and how to have fun with the world as well. Because that's the energy that you really need. You know a lot, but it is time for you to unlearn what you know, so that you can learn once again is what is coming through. Also, the chakra that needs your attention, pile 2, is your third eye chakra. And of course, the third eye chakra is related to our intuition. So what is supposed to be happening, your intuition is supposed to become all the more powerful. But for that to happen, once again, you have to unlearn and be a child once again. Yeah? I'll of course read out the message to you. Soar like an eagle to find clarity. Things are not always as they seem. So right now what is happening, you're looking at something and you're judging it. You're judging it. But when you become like a child once again, maybe you will start looking at things from a fresh set of eyes. And that's something you need. See the beauty and gift in everything. Pay attention to the messages that are gifted to you in life and through imagination. Dare to dream and create a vision for your life. You're the creator of your own reality. Yeah? See, so whatever is happening in your life, pile 2, you're creating it. Okay, see, even if you are right now in circumstances that are less than ordinary, you have to ask yourself, what is your contribution towards creating those circumstances? See, we can, of course, pile up the blame on planets, we can pile up the blame on divine, but taking accountability, if you do that, then your life will change dramatically and change your vision once again. Start looking at the beauty, start looking at the gift in everything. Yeah, and with that, pay attention to the messages, because once again your intuition is strong and it is going to get stronger as you simmer down on your knowledge a little bit. And the second chakra that needs your attention is your solar plexus chakra. Yeah, solar plexus chakra is like the seat of our power. Yeah, but sometimes it also speaks about our boundaries. Are you violating your boundaries, or are you allowing others to violate your boundaries? Yeah, those are things that need your attention. And the message for you is, I stand my ground, and when I need to, I recognize that my truth is just as valid as other people's truth and assert myself appropriately. I trust in and expect a positive outcome and have the strength and kindness needed to enable me to stand my ground. So yes, it's about standing your ground. So what other person believes, that can be true, but what you believe is true as well. And if somebody's reality is not matching yours, it's okay. It's okay. But maintain those boundaries for yourself. So that's important too. But most importantly for you, what's important is to feel grateful in your life. Feel grateful for all the little things that you have, and you will just have more of that. Yeah. See, what is happening is, you're getting a little bit too serious about life. Yeah. And when a person is that serious, more serious energies come to them. That's the way it is. So be more childlike, be more grateful for life. Yeah, your attitude is towards a little bit of negativity is what I'm saying, and you have to convert that into positive, firstly by being grateful. Yeah, let your life filled with gratitude and you'll see miracles taking place in your life. See, change your focus once again. Change your focus. Your focus is too much on what is in front of you, and it has to be on what can be. The beauty of your tomorrow. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. And remember this, when it comes to challenging times in your life, you are not alone, because your spirit guides tend to face those challenging times before you. Like, they stand as a guide to you, they stand as a guard to you, is what I'm really getting here. Yeah, so anything that is coming to you is already protected. It's like if 100 times challenges are coming on you, you only face like 2% of it. The rest is already taken care of before it even reaches you, because that is the kind of spiritual protection that is around you, and that is what your angels are telling you. Yeah. And remember this, you're already hearing a lot of messages from your spirit guides. Like, they already communicate to you through signs. Yeah. And you are a very clear channel, and because what is happening is, these are little things that are like getting to you because you're like becoming like too much of a know-it-all, and a person who's like too wise then cannot learn more. Yeah, so you need to hear more clearly, and for that become a child once again. See, endings and beginnings. The sense I'm getting here is, you have to put an end to your old self, the know-it-all self. Yeah, and start again as a child once again. Learn once again from scratch. So in fact, if you have kids in your life, or if you have like kids in your neighboring schools, just pay attention to them. Like, look at them and learn from them. Yeah, children are fearless, they're beautiful, they're innocent, and that is what you're supposed to be. Yeah. And see, when it comes to children, the reason why they are so unafraid of everything is because they've surrendered to the divine. They just instinctively know that they're going to be okay. See, I don't know if you know this, but kids actually till the age of like 4 and 5 are actually able to see their spirit guides. Sometimes they're even able to see their past loved ones around them, even if they don't know them. Yeah? Because their connection with the divine, their connection with God is very, very strong. And that is how your connection has to be. So surrender to the divine, that is very important for you. And especially at this point of time, if you're holding on to some kind of fears about your life, about your future, make your dreams so strong, make your belief in your dreams so strong that all of your fears just vanish away. Yeah? Children do not have fear, which is why you need to become like a child once again for your future to be better. Yeah? Don't hold on to like past, because your past is like burdening you, is what is getting through. Remember, live mindfully. Live for the present moment and dream of the future. So if you're stuck in the past, that energy has to die. Yeah? And the new has to come, because the new that is coming in for you is more beautiful than ever. So live in the present moment. That's very important. And one of the central purposes of your life is family. So please make sure, if you're like not paying attention to your family, you're not paying attention to your family members, that you do that. Because that is central to your life purpose. Taking care of your children is central to your life purpose. Loving your family, your friends is central to your life purpose, because your purpose involves family. And family includes friends as well. And sometimes family can even be perfect strangers, caring for them. Yeah? The world family at large, because that's how you're supposed to be. That's coming through. Now, one more thing, if you have a tendency to be like the good girl or the good boy, like mama's little pet or a teacher's little pet who always does things to please others, that's something that needs to stop. Yeah, solar plexus chakra, if you've always done things to please other people, stop. Make the divine happy and live a simple life. You're not born to please others, and definitely not to serve others as a servant. And serving others in the divine purpose is different, but serving others because I'm going to make you happy, I'm going to please you because that is the purpose of my life, that's not how it's supposed to be. So quit being that good boy or good girl and be authentic, be true to yourself. You owe it to yourself. And I will tell you this, you need yoga in your life. Yeah, yoga is something that you cannot avoid, because yoga will help you get more in tune with yourself. Yeah, and by being still, shavasana, brilliant. Do it at least for like 15 minutes every single day. That will still your thoughts and that will put you at peace, because peace is something that I believe is missing from your life a little bit. Yeah, get on that yoga mat. Purchase a yoga mat if you don't have it. Yeah. And for all of my friends who belong to different religions and who do not belong to Hinduism, you don't have to like repeat the mantras that come with some of the asanas. You can just practice it as a physical form of exercise. Even that physical stretch will make you feel better. Yeah, but get into yoga. That's coming through. Okay, see, what yoga is going to be doing is it is going to be helping you to surrender your obsessive thinking. See, when it comes to yoga, you're pushing your body. And when you're pushing your body, your mind is more oriented towards your body. And that is where your obsessive thinking stops. So for you, the purpose of yoga is not only for physical exercise, but it is for you to channel your thoughts in the right direction. Get on that yoga mat, because that is absolutely needed for you. Remember, the reason why you are doing all of this, the reason why you're working so hard on yourself is because you're meant to lead others. You're meant to be a teacher to others. So what are you going to teach others? Are you going to be teaching others not to have boundaries, not to respect yourself? No. Are you going to be teaching somebody, no, you have to like be a servant to everybody? Or be a servant to a narcissist is what is coming through. You won't teach other people that, right? You'll teach people to be authentic. You'll teach people to be free. You'll teach people to be calm as a human being. So start with yourself. And this is a lesson that you have to learn yourself, for which you have to be teachable once again. Overall, these are the messages that your spirit guides have for you today. You're meant to be a leader. Be a leader. Start with yourself. I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive from your spirit guides. And pile 3, let me just tell you, you guys are very special, because for some reason, before doing your reading, I was like, I need this crystal with me. Yeah. So this is like telling me that your own energies are reaching a very, very high level. Like in terms of your spiritual life, you're really, really climbing at the very top. Yeah. Light energies is what I'm feeling for you. And remember this, when it comes to you guys, you have a very, very strong presence of angels. And I don't see this as one angel or okay, angels are with you. It's like a team of angels. They're protecting you and they're helping you on your journey forward. Like you have a lot of help in the spiritual realm, very clearly. So whatever you're doing spiritually, it's beautifully working for you and it is making you very mature. So please focus on your spiritual practice, okay? Because it's like you're meant to grow. You're meant to grow and you're meant to become a very beautiful human being in this life. Especially, honestly, I can't wait for you to reach like an old age, because I really want to see the kind of people that you've become then. I'm sure I'm still going to be here by the grace of God doing these readings. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys grow because it's beautiful what I'm really picking up here. Now, the chakra that needs your attention at this point of time is your solar plexus chakra. Okay, and your solar plexus chakra is like all about your personal power. Now, I'll read out the message. You're free to be yourself. Your power is yours to keep. No excuses, no apologies. Banish fear and shine your light. You always have been, you always will be, you are, you belong. Yeah. So if you feel like, you have to hide yourself in some ways, or if you feel like, you cannot be you and still be loved, then that is something that you need to rethink. Okay. So change your thoughts around it. And remember, if you're holding on to some kind of fears, there's no need. Remember, I told you have a lot of angels surrounding you and you belong. You belong with your spirit tribe is what I'm really getting here. You belong with the energy of angels. It's like your spirit guides are very happy with you. They're very happy with you. And the second chakra that needs your attention is your crown chakra. Look at that. The crown chakra is the highest chakra and it is like, in a way, the way the divine communicates with us. So divine will, that's coming through. I'll read you your message. I align my will with the divine will. So that is where you're heading into, right? So you're clearly moving into like, okay, what does God want for me? What does God want for me? And you're really moving in that direction beautifully. A loving wisdom from the highest realms to support and guide my evolution on earth. I grow when I settle into service of myself and others. I leave space for the magic of the universe to play in my life. I love the unfolding. So honestly, for you, pile 3, you have nothing to worry about because the divine has taken your charge. It's like, you don't even have to do anything. You just have to put the first foot forward and then the next. And the divine is having the control in its hands. So your life is actually proceeding beautifully is what I'm getting here. Yeah. And remember this, you don't have to be fearful about anything. Be free. Let go of any burdens and just move in the direction where life is taking you because you're going in exactly the right direction is what is coming through. Yeah, be fearless in whatever it is that you're doing because you're doing the right thing. So if anybody out there is like, questioning, am I on the right path? My answer is yes. Be fearless, my friends, and trust. You have to trust in that higher power that you're going at the right pace. Don't second guess yourself. Don't question yourself. Am I doing the right thing again and again? Yes. The divine intends you to do whatever you're doing currently. And if the divine is like, okay, no, I don't want this person to be doing this, they'll change your path automatically. Have that kind of faith in the divine is what you need to know. And beautifully, you're stepping into the power. You're directly under the grace of God is what I'm seeing here. Step into your power boldly. And don't feel like you don't belong, or don't feel like you're not good enough, or don't feel like it's not meant for me. It is meant for me. You're walking towards it. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. And remember this, when it comes to taking up responsibilities in your life, start delegating. Like, don't try to do everything on your own, or don't try to be doing everything together. One day, if your energy is telling you that I need to do this, do that. And if the second day your energy is telling you I'm not feeling up to it, don't do that. Yeah, work according to your energies and allow things to unfold naturally for you. Don't try to force things prematurely because you may not be ready for it is what is coming through. Yeah, ask for help in your life, okay, and help will come. And see what is happening, you may be too busy when it comes to your life, or you're doing too many things. So do less. If you can unburden yourself of certain things, that will be great. So do less, but do it perfectly. That's what your divine is telling you. You don't have to become like an everything to everybody. Lessen your burdens. Do only what is right for you at this given point of time. But one more chakra needs your attention, and it is your root chakra. Yeah. So it's important for you to ground your energies, and once again, most importantly, spend time with Mother Nature. Mother Nature will honestly take care of all of this, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Mother Nature will help you take care of your solar plexus chakra. Your Mother Nature will help you take care of your crown chakra, and once again ground your root chakras. See, what is going to be happening is, because sometimes you get too much in your head, because the divine flow is so strong, the divine stream is so strong, then you need grounding to just be doing everything that is normal. Everything that is still belonging to the material world is what is coming through. So ground your energies, okay? And remember this, at this point of time, it is going to be better if you follow the rule book. Do things that you've already been doing instead of doing something new. That's the message for you. Stick to what you're doing, because whatever you're doing is right. Very clear message for you. Yeah, no need to change anything. Wherever you are right now, that's your path. Yeah. And remember this, if there are certain things in your life that are troubling you and are making you feel like, oh, I really don't know what to do because I'm not able to resolve these things, walk away from them. Don't give it your attention for a couple of days, and it'll resolve itself. Yeah, so this is for any problem that you're facing. See, sometimes what happens is, when we think about a problem too much, we can just have the solution right in front of us, but we cannot see it. So maybe in certain areas of your life, you're not seeing clearly. Yeah, so let go things in order to resolve it is what is coming through. And what you need to do at this point of time is just sit quietly outside in nature will be great, and invite all the beautiful things to come in. Invite calmness to come in, invite love to come in, invite hope to come in, and invite joy to come in. So just sit down, and whatever you want to invite in your life, just breathe in. But make sure you're breathing in only the beautiful things. Yeah, give them an invitation and they'll come in. Yeah, powerful manifestors. But one thing that is very important for you is to keep your surrounding clean. Every single day, clean up your space. So especially when you see dust somewhere, clean it up. That's not good energy. And especially because you are on a spiritual path, okay, your space has to be clean every single day. So either vacuum it or take a duster and dust it, but very, very important, dusting your space. And remember, in your life, miracles are going to be happening every single day, because you are almost like a magnet to miracles. See, the reason why you are a magnet to miracles is because the divine has taken your charge. Yeah? So surrender to those beautiful miracles and witness those miracles every single day. Just sit back and think about the places in your life where you've like, okay, this is miraculous. How did this even happen? It happened because the divine has taken charge over your life. That is why it has happened. So focus on those miracles, for those miracles to take place every single day. And most importantly, enjoy your life. Go out, meet your friends, have fun. See, what happens is, sometimes when a person is so much in tune and communion with the divine, they lose contact with the material world. The realm of our friends, our relationships, which is why you need grounding in the first place, so that you can enjoy a normal life too. But enjoy a normal life and have a normal life is what the divine is telling you. Yeah. So make time for things that you love, make time for pleasure, and make time for whatever that you're passionate about is what your angels and your guides are telling you. Overall, these are the messages that you need to hear, and I will leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.